Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Wednesday, March 12th, 2025, day 3,159 on the road, and we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. The art of biscuit making is a tender process where contrasting ingredients are gently coaxed into an improbable friendship. No two biscuits are exactly alike, but a good biscuit is something you can give yourself wholly to, even while eyeing the next one. Satisfaction is elusive. There's always plenty and never enough. Yeah, I'm talking about the blues. The blues sweet talks electrifying joy and benumbed pain into a soul-satisfying concoction and lays it all out on the table. Come and get it. Blues and biscuits. No one does it better than King Biscuit in Helena, Arkansas, one of the best blues festivals in the world. The festival was founded in 1986 with homage to the longest-running radio show in America, the King Biscuit Time radio show. Thousands of visitors from all around the world gather in historic downtown Helena, Arkansas for a 3-day blues buffet. In the mid-1950s, Helena bustled with economic energy. With a busy port on the Mississippi River, Helena boasted a lively commercial district, grand homes and factories. But like many beautiful cities of the South, after the decline of Big Cotton, the rich folks folded up shop and the poor folks were left with nothing but biscuits and the blues. In fat times and lean times, all of the greats, Sonny Boy Williamson, Robert Johnson, Son House, and Howlin' Wolf played in Helena. Every October, the King Biscuit Blues Festival celebrates its place in the American music legacy as a historic blues hotspot where everybody who's somebody and anybody who's nobody can come and feast at the King's table. But first, B.B. King. Heading north to Helena, we stopped for the night at the B.B. King Museum in Indianola, Mississippi. Though we arrived in the late afternoon on a Sunday when the museum was closed, the staff let us camp for the night in their parking lot as Harvest Host guests. As the blues gods would have it, directly across the road from BB's eternal resting place in the countryside is the locally famous Blue Biscuit, an oasis of country cooking featuring the coldest beer and the biggest steak in Mississippi. I offered Carmen my arm, and we took a short evening stroll across the road. The decor is an eclectic blend of honky-tonk and bone-picked Southern aristocracy. Due to bad planning on our part, the stage was quiet that night, but it was easy to imagine this roadhouse in full form. Now, we don't usually go for steak, but we ordered one for shucks and giggles. It looked more like a whole roast than a perfectly cooked 20-ounce bone-in ribeye. We did our best that night, but it took the two of us 4 days to clean that bone. Okay, maybe we like steak more than we thought we did. What a gorgeous, quiet autumn night. You could almost hear the fireflies switching their lights on and off as we walked the short distance home. The next morning, even though the museum was also closed on Mondays, the director, Robert Terrell, kindly allowed us to enter the completely empty building. We had the place to ourselves. Just me, Carmen, and B.B. Riley King, grooving to the life of Riley. The man, the times, the music. The value of King's life work is incalculable as a self-made artist, businessman, philanthropist, activist, and peacemaker. King is one of the most influential blues musicians of all time, and the indisputable King of the Blues. AllMusic recognized B.B. King as the single most important electric guitarist of the last half of the 20th century. King appeared, on average, at more than 200 concerts a year into his 70s. In 1956 alone, he appeared at more than 300 concerts. His 1969 recording, The Thrill Is Gone, won him the first of 15 Grammy Awards. He died in 2015 from complications of diabetes and is buried at the museum. After a 2-hour tour, we set out for Helena, and by noontime, we crossed the great Mississippi River into Arkansas for the King Biscuit Blues Festival. Blues musicians from all over the world come to study the art form. The festival features more than 70 performers on 6 stages, and the headliners gave it their all. Bob Stroger, Kenny Neal, the Chris O'Leary Band, Backbone Blues Band with Tony Seaman, John Nemeth, the Paul Thorne Band, the Andy T Band, Anson Funderburg, Billy Branch, and Little Ed and the Blues Imperials, and a lifelong tribute to Marcia Ball. We didn't actually see the late-night headliners, but we could hear their tunes through the trees at the campground where we turned in early. They included the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, Tab Benoit, and Ruthie Foster. In addition to the international musicians on the main stage, 5 smaller stages provided the most amazing, immersive blues experience. Every morning, we'd claim a spot with our portable chairs on the levee tracks, then follow our noses to find a good bite, and return to the tracks to dine while watching the main stage show. As the early autumn sun warmed, we'd walk down Cherry Street visiting other stages and shop for artisan crafts, clothing, and refreshments while meeting the locals. Downtown Helena is a poor community, but proceeds from the Blues Festival is being used for preservation and revitalization. The Delta Cultural Center is dedicated to the music history of the Arkansas Delta and still broadcasts the legendary King Biscuit Time radio show, Monday through Friday from 12:15 to 12:45 p.m. Delta Dirt Distillery was a cool retreat from the street, serving refreshing, icy adult beverages. The family-owned craft distillery is located in the Arkansas Delta. Delta Dirt farms their own produce and grains in the same community where the authentic spirits are distilled. We dry camped in the Helena Fire Corps Camping Tent City, a fundraiser within walking distance to the shores of the Mississippi River. From Beauty's doorstep, it was only a 5-minute walk along a lighted and paved path to the festival. The campground formed a friendly community, everyone looking out for each other and celebrating the beautiful nights beneath the stars. Blues brings it all together. Food, fireworks, emotion, emotional food, and emotional music. The King Biscuit Blues Festival is a spa treatment for the heart and soul. The beautiful rubble of the Cotton Empire is the ideal podium to assure us that no matter what the future brings, dance, song, food, and community will carry us through. All hail the good King Biscuit. Thank you for joining us in Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. For more information, check out our travel maps and facts. Okay, that's it for now. Safe and happy travels until next time.